you through it.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the SDFC Fancast.
Look alive, boys.
I love that.
You got it,
I
Chief.
love Chief Wiggum. Chief Wiggum. But you guys, guess what? I'm starting this episode off with a bit. I'm not even asking about your personal lives yet. But got a bottle of champagne because Julie and I are season ticket holders. First time I've ever been a season ticket holder for any sports team ever.
That's
San Diego
pretty
FC.
exciting.
Julie asked me if we should undo the foil first, and I was like, "No, I'll get it." And then it was hard for me to do.
Fudged it up.
Julie, she
Are
always
you
has
gonna
better
are you gonna
ideas.
spray it all over Julie?
No, we're actually gonna drink it. This is real champagne.
Watch your safety glasses.
Let's do it.
Like
Let's do it, y'all. Do you know the trick to open a bottle of champagne?
And you slowly just turn it.
Don't be a little bitch. That's what it is.
Oh. Good life lesson.
Yep. Cheers, y'all. Just got to commit, you know?
Cheers.
$18 a friggin' ticket.
$18
as
a
well.
ticket. So for those on audio only, I'm pouring a flute of champagne for Julie right now so that we can celebrate being season ticket holders. Oh, no, she's giving it to me and she'll pour her own. So cheers, y'all. Can't wait to see everybody in the supporter section week in and week
yeah.
out.
Everybody,
yeah.
I assume, is very excited about that.
Oh, yeah. And I had to do that at the beginning because I didn't want the champagne to get any warmer, you know? So we're just doing it right away. Sorry, Keegan, that was what the rush was for. That's what I was asking you. Where you at? Where you at, dude? Where you at? Needs to open the champagne before it gets too warm.
I blame you.
But we'll just stick on the personal side. Went to the winter, Keegan. We went to the German winter market. This past yesterday, and it was funny because it was like almost laid out exactly like I thought with like the zigzag. And then I looked at it from the parking structure down. I started laughing like, oh my God, I'm a dork. Like that's the only way I can describe this fucking Christmas market. But it was fun. It was interesting that I had a shot of tequila there because they had a bar there and it was definitely watered down. It was probably 50% water and 50% tequila. I'm like,
Cuervo or something? Like, where do you
yeah,
get, like...
dude, I'm like 100% certain. And it was. And then I took it and I was like, I don't know. I said something in Julie's session. I was like, yeah, my vodka tastes watered down too. The Grey Goose tastes watered down. I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. They actually watered it down.
What is this
Damn.
bullshit? They would do
Yeah.
that. They would do that in Belize. I went to Belize years back, and they would water down the beer, and then people would get super sick because their water is very unsanitary.
Oh my
Yeah, that's true.
Water down the beer? It's already mostly water. Jeez.
My gut biome can't handle this bacteria, y'all. Please. But yeah, but the winter market was cool, and it's funny too because I was telling like my in-laws, even though I traveled to Germany a ton for work and all that stuff, I didn't realize like a German Christmas market was a thing until recently, and so I never even really took advantage, even when I was over there in the wintertime and all that stuff. So
Hot cheese soup.
what a what a dumbass over here. But no, that was fun. Driving up to LA. Sometimes I get into places in LA. I'm just like, I am not hip enough for this area, but you know, I feel that way about a lot of areas.
I was in LA this weekend as well,
Oh, why?
and I fucking hate LA.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
Ugh.
K Earth 101 was talking about LA Galaxy playing the Red Bulls as we were driving up, though. That was interesting.
K Earth 101. Went
But-
to Universal Studios on Friday.
Nice.
Oh,
And
how was it?
Ashley and I were walking to we had pre-purchased our tickets. We got like the upgraded tickets where you get like a fast pass basically at Disneyland. And we were walking around to the entrance to like the farthest line at the end, and then some goober came up to us. He was a salesman for Universal Studios, and I tell you, he sold me. He got me.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
He saw a sucker.
But let me tell you, it was the greatest purchase I've ever done in my life. So we upgraded to the VIP package, entered through, went into a VIP lounge, and because we did it so last minute, we got our own private guide. So
Nice. That's sweet.
yeah, and then also so we got the guide. He took us first to Mario World, which is insane.
I heard that's crazy.
Oh
It's
man, I want to go
I'm
really
there.
jealous.
cool.
I really want to see Mario World.
It's really cool.
Dang.
Long story short, we literally got to the front of every single line with no wait at all. He would just walk, push people out of the way, like VIP's coming through,
Man,
and literally the
Really?
front of the line on every single ride. We rode everything in the park. We rode Harry Potter twice.
he's like, "Can you see
Did
this
you get
man is in
sick?
a wheelchair?" And you're just walking.
He's handicapped. Can't you see him? Look at him.
Funny you
This is
mentioned that,
phenomenal.
Colin. I did get a little sick. That
Oh,
ride
dude, we were.
fucks with you.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
which
It's
the roller coaster or the one where you're like in the potions
no,
class? And
the
Yeah,
inside
dude,
one where you're
inside the
like kind
castle.
of.
I had to
Oh,
close my
dude.
eyes most of the time. I was gonna
Yeah.
puke on the ride.
Yeah, it's a wild one. But he would also put us in like the best seats for each ride. So like on the Mummy, for example, I was in the front row. Jurassic World, we were in the front row. Got soaked,
Nice.
but they provided us with ponchos, so it wasn't that bad.
Like Dennis
Uh,
That's
Nedry, yellow
awesome.
ponchos.
exactly. Stick, stupid, stick.
No wonder you're extinct.
That noise
That's
it makes
funny.
when he slips, it's like.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Whee!"
But man, let me tell you, Waterworld holds up. That stunt show is so goddamn
They're
cool.
still doing that. I've seen that thing like a dozen times.
It's still
so
funny
good.
too,
Dude,
huh? It's still
it's
pretty funny.
amazing. And he put us in like the perfect spot for it. It was rad. Highly recommend upgrading to the VIP package. It was
Oh, hell yeah.
totally worth
We're-
it. And
Nice.
Who was
and
your
it's not
tour
it's
guide,
not
Mr. Universal himself? Sorry.
his name was Mark, older guy. He's been working there for like 20 something years, 30 years, I
Oh,
think.
nice.
But he used to be in Waterworld. He was the deacon back in the day.
Yeah.
Keegan, were you gonna say something about you going to Universal or something?
Yeah, I was just saying it's funny because we're going next week for Taylor and Finn's birthdays, so we might have to see about that VIP thing, man. Like, that sounds fantastic.
What
It was
birthday number is it for the kids? Sorry, Chris.
5 and 9, or no, 8.
That's
Keegan doesn't know. It's children's
Yeah,
ages.
close enough.
I know mine. I was thinking of Taylor's.
Yeah.
My nephew.
but that sounds
uh,
like the perfect age for that.
Yeah, they're gonna be stoked. They all want to go to Mario Land, which I haven't been to. We last time we went, it was just finishing construction. You know, when you go down the stairs, you can see it. So I'm really excited. You liked it, Chris?
yeah, Mario World was just like aesthetically pleasing. Like it's just all encompassing, and the
Yeah.
little like shells are going across like all around you. It was really cool. Last thing I'll say about it, this is just a plug for Universal at this point, but so it's not like Disneyland. Like Disneyland, if you want to do something like that, it's like thousands of dollars. This was like a $90 upgrade per person for us, so
Oh,
it wasn't
wow.
that crazy. Yeah,
It's very
Wow.
reasonable.
Super
Yeah.
reasonable.
Did you eat voodoo donuts?
no, I'm trying
Duff
to
beer?
watch my figure.
Did you get a Duff beer at the
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
How about a butter beer from the Harry Potter land?
Towards the end of the tour, Mark was just like, "All right, Chris, so you can get beers over there, you can get cocktails over there." He knew. He knew.
You can see
There's a little,
I know what you're here for.
I
there's
had
a
to
bar right
pee.
by the Minion ride. I always just go there immediately. It's like a little walk-in bar, like full little dive bar. It's perfect.
Oh
I
yeah,
go.
it's like an Irish bar, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to LA, hate that place. We came back from the park at it closed at 6, got back at like 7, something like that. Stopped in the bar for a cocktail at the hotel, and some dude got arrested. Apparently,
As they
something
do.
went down in the women's bathroom. I don't know.
Oh,
It
no.
was one of those sitches. Wow.
Yeah, he
Oh, my.
literally got handcuffed in the bar. It was crazy. And then we went to
Wow.
dinner. Or no, we went upstairs, then came back downstairs to go to dinner, and one of the valet workers was out front, threw off his shirt, and there were cops everywhere. I was like, what is happening in this place?
Oh my.
LA, baby.
That's what I'm
Last
talking
thing,
about.
sorry, I'm talking a lot. In the middle of the night at like 12, we had a view of Lancashire Boulevard right next to the NBC building, and there was a car doing donuts in the middle of the intersection for like, I'm not exaggerating, like he would do it.
Filming Fast and Furious 10?
Well, that's what I thought. I actually didn't think it was, but I think they were filming something. He did probably 5 donuts, would stop, fireworks would go off, and then he would do it
That's
again.
just LA, dude. This is
That sounds amazing.
And then after about 10 minutes of this happening, I felt bad for people in traffic because there was no signs or anything. People, it was just backed up, and this guy just kept doing donuts. Police helicopter shines lights on him, and all these cops roll up to it, and then everything just goes to normal, and the cops just chill there. So I don't know. I think they were filming something, but it could have just been some. It might have been Keegan actually just doing donuts.
Oh, nice. Keegan doing a little one-person takeover. I like it.
yeah. I was gonna say,
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
it was Diddy got out of jail. He's out
Dude.
there doing donuts. Sounds like Grand Theft Auto, that city.
Yeah, it's the worst. I'll shut up now. That was my weekend.
No, I mean, I asked. And to finish mine off, Julie and I finished The Last of Us. Great show.
Hell
Great
Very nice.
flipping show. But what about you, Keegan?
Good. Yeah, had a good weekend. Nothing much. Monday it was my Finn's birthday, so we went out. Producer Trev came to pizza. We had a little pizza dinner for him and stuff. But no, you guys have all had exciting adventures to hell. I haven't really done much.
Hey, dude, living that dad life is a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, kids were gone last night, so we went to the Brigantine and drank like 2.5 bottles of wine. That's about it.
Had a
Nice.
baby.
How about you, Cole?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what I did, Keegan, and this has a little something into you. I got a little beef to pick with you as well.
I
So my
like it.
wife and I,
Ready for
we
it.
live here a little bit. Just, that got me thinking overnight. And I don't want to be thinking about that. In Montana, if you from like November 1st to December, whatever it is, you can buy for $5. You can go out and cut out your own Christmas tree, like Clark Griswold, and you go out and walk in the snow, and you can do it with the family, and it's a good time. We've done it like 5 out of the 6 years that we've lived here. We did it this year. And so I was like all stoked, got this little tree, sent a picture to my group text of all you gentlemen. And Keegan all of a sudden just throws an insult as I'm proudly holding my tree. Oh, that's not the tree, is it? Because that looks like a piece of shit, is basically what he said, more or less. So, and I was like, well, Keegan, this is the tree. May not be very bushy and thick, but it's a tree that I cut down with my bare hands, and it's hung with some lights.
Did you cut it down with a pocket knife? I mean, that thing is just awful.
It was a little well, so there's also you can't cut a tree over 12 feet high for one. So there's that. But it was a little thin. I'll give you that. It was tough sledding where we went. I just had to get something.
Dude, that is. How far out did you actually have to go? And did you just walk out your back door, or did you drive somewhere and then find an area?
You have to go like into the national forest. That you can't just like go out in the back of my yard or whatever. So like we kind of half-assed it and just went out the Gallatin. It's about 20 minutes away. It's like the Gallatin Custer National Forest. Parked at like a fishing spot that I know of, and I'll tell you what, I was like a mountain goat. Like I hiked up rocks and stuff to find this like little one that Keegan besmirched for 15 minutes.
It looked beautiful, Colin.
It did look good. It's got a lot of character. It smelled great.
Keegan,
I like
Keegan,
it.
you got to pile on here. That thing it looked like chipmunks had been feeding on it for years.
It was a little sad. It was
normally
It's a little
I was
sparse.
so proud, just like this twig. We do normally go to a different spot. I didn't have my snow tires on my car yet, so that's kind of why we didn't go far. But
It looked
I'll
like the
cut down a
tree
bigger
you were
one
going to
later.
feed your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plant it
Yeah.
and grow it and have it be my own.
No, I mean, I
You
I
should.
think you're the only one that went out and cut your own Christmas tree down. We're all talking crap.
Yeah.
I got 2 fake Christmas trees in there.
Thank you. I still got bruises and shit from falling down the mountain.
Dude. Well, that's not awesome, but it's awesome that you did that. But
Speaking
yeah,
of
holidays
sorry, Nate.
coming up. No, have at it.
Speaking of the holidays, Colonial, you're coming to town like Santa pretty soon, aren't you?
Santa baby, I'll be down there in less than 2 weeks, man.
All right.
What are we doing? What's going on? What's the
We're doing
haps?
some SDFC stuff. No, I'd actually, when you get down, I'd have to look at the calendar. I just have what is going on this next week, and that's it in my head.
We'll game plan a little bit. We'll figure it out.
Yes, we will.
Yes,
Julie
so-
just brought it up that you're going to be in town.
So
Thank you, sweet Julie.
Nate, get into it. What Friday? What's Friday again?
Dude, so there's but we'll go backwards a little bit first to the Q&A that they just did for the MLS Cup final. Let's talk about that first. MLS Cup final happened. LA Galaxy won. We'll switch it up a little bit and talk about that. But did you guys watch the game? One.
Yeah, it was a
Uh,
good game. Crazy first half. LA Galaxy came out hot to start the game.
They
Red
were up
Bulls had a
2-0, right?
2-0. Yeah, like was it like I want to say 15 minutes or something, 18 minutes. And then Red Bulls got one at like the 30th minute. And then it was pretty second half was good. Red Bulls had a lot of chances but couldn't put anything away. And then there was like chaos at the you guys I don't know if you guys watched it, but chaos at the end of the game.
all right, for everybody that is listening in this weird transition, sorry everyone, we're having some technical difficulties today. But in the downtime before we resumed recording, and this is of no offense to everyone, we are supportive of every culture, except for the Dutch, of course. Um, Nate just called me a bear, like in the gay community, and he told me it was a compliment, but upon Googling it, in gay culture, a bear is a man who is fat, hairy, or both.
So
Or
that
So,
are you
that's
saying
an
fat and
or.
hairy is not beautiful
What's wrong with being hairy? Because you're
Is
not
it
or
fat.
fat? I got a little fat. You want to see my little fat?
no, I am
Beautiful.
fat and I'm hairy, and it really hit
And you're
hit
beautiful,
to the
baby.
core.
It really hurts.
It really hurt.
It really hurt. Well, fair
Yeah,
enough.
well, you have a place. You have a place in the gay community if you so choose.
Shut
Um,
up, you bald twink.
You need to run into Lisa in the Harry Potter line, man.
why do you think I wear pink all the time? Just to give off those twink type of bottom type of things. Anyway, all right. So back to soccer stuff. Back to SDFC stuff. Let's freaking reel it in, y'all. And
Reel
it's
it
okay.
in.
And the thing is that it doesn't matter because our editor is so good. You won't even know there's been any technical difficulties. So
You're
it's
just having a
perfectly
good
fine.
time.
I brought the MLS Cup final. We talked about it a little bit. LA Galaxy won Marco Royce's first title with a team, a league team, because he obviously won the World Cup with Germany. But that was interesting. Red Bulls, the least amount of wins in the regular season, making it to a cup final in their very first cup final. So talked about playoff stuff being exciting, and it's those reasons why it is exciting. But TJ Heaps, the sporting director of SDFC, he did a Q&A beforehand, which I was hoping to make it and give at least one question, but it just didn't work out with the Christmas market. We had that planned already months in advance, but that's cool that he makes himself accessible. Mikey, I bet you Mikey would have been there, but it was his birthday. Happy birthday, Mikey. Happy birthday, coach.
Woo!
Yeah,
It's got
during
to
the
be a
MLS
drop
Cup
for that,
final.
right, Trev?
Is there like a let's win drop or no pressure, buddy, or something like that?
Putting him on the
Kind of
spot.
But
hoping
happy
a
birthday
happy
too.
happy birthday
Happy
song would
birthday.
start
Happy
playing,
birthday.
but
I'm
That'd be
excited.
nice. But no, but the that's cool, and happy birthday to Mikey. But then there's going to be another Q&A with Mikey and TJ, and that's Wednesday, December 11th, and that's for the expansion draft. So we're the only team in the expansion draft. It's still going to be broadcast live on Fox 5, and it's going to be broadcast on San Diego FC's website. And then if you RSVP and you're a season ticket holder or something like that, I got to read the rules in particular, but I think it's just if you RSVP for the event, you could potentially be the person that reads off the name of one of the five players that we get, that we can get in the expansion draft, which
wait, so is the
that's
Q&A
fun.
during the expansion draft, or is it just like
So I have that information. So the doors open at, I don't know where's it's at 18th Thread. So it's at the store, it's at the team store there in Mission Valley Mall, right by Novo. So at 5:30, doors open. Q&A starts at 6:30. The draft starts at 7:30. And then MLS, and that's Wednesday. MLS doesn't release the list. I don't know if, TJ and them get a list preemptively, but I guess publicly the list is not released until the day prior, until Tuesday. So every team, as we know, out of the 29 teams can protect 12 players, and we can pick one player from, up into five players, and you can only take one player from each team and all those things. So we've talked about that a few times.
so let me get this straight. So the expansion draft is at 7:30, correct?
Yes.
And our what's TJ Heap's role again?
Sporting
Operations
sporting
or
director.
director?
Yeah.
So our sporting this sorry, this is making me a little nervous. So our sporting director and our manager, instead of prepping for the expansion draft, are going to be doing a Q&A an hour before the expansion draft.
Yeah, hell
Does
yeah.
this make anyone else
No,
Yeah.
you
nervous?
got your answers made up probably 2 days before that day anyway. So
The
why not
list
just
comes
have
out the day before.
But it's
one day
only us.
before? You probably got it down. You want to get the vibe and feel. I like it. You're judged on everything they've been doing thus far, which is like building the community. It doesn't bother me at all.
It's also,
Also,
I feel like that's part of it. I mean, it's like doing a press conference for the media before and after a game for every single league. Like to me, it's just the same vibe. Like part of being a coach or any sporting director and all that stuff, you have to do these things. It's just a piece of it, I feel like. That doesn't concern me at all,
I, I
personally.
Go ahead, Keegan.
I was just saying, it's just us. We're the only expansion team, right? So is it just going to be literally them reading off 5 names? It's not like a real draft. It's not like going to go to any other teams, right?
I'm excited. I have no idea. Like, and it's pretty rare, I guess, where and there's two teams in one expansion draft. So I guess this is more commonplace where there is only one team. So I guess I should have gone back and looked at old expansion drafts where there was just, whatever, LAFC or Cincinnati or whomever. Um,
Yeah.
But the
but
fact that they're out there doing a Q&A though with the crowd and I mean that's dope. I mean, are other
Yeah,
people in that position doing that, in other clubs?
you guys have convinced me. You're right. You're right. They probably will have made their decisions prior to 6:30 p.m. Wednesday night.
I
So that makes if they do that for the day of the actual draft, then I'll be a little bit nervous. But the expansion draft, sure, I guess that's fine. That's cool. It's cool. I'm
no,
excited. I'll be there too.
part of that though is I feel like some of the fun things about following an MLS team, is like we can't watch the expansion draft, in Premier League or any other league, the Italian league and all that stuff. Like there's no such thing. I feel like this is like just an avenue for more interaction with the fans and more publicity for the team and MLS and stuff, which I don't think is a bad thing right now. I don't know.
Yeah. The more
But
news, the better.
So we will be the 30th team, which is
yes.
cool. Do we think there will be eventually more
I
expansion
32.
teams?
I believe so. I was hoping that San Diego F.C. would be the very last team, but I'm thinking that I think Garber said something about eventually getting up to 40, where it's 20 and 20. But that's like a
Wow,
a,
40?
a
Oh,
I
lot
thought
of that's
32 they'd
a lot
cap
of
it.
years in the future. But that it
I
could have
mean
been
that
him
would
just saying
At
that
that point,
off the
have like a
cuff.
relegation system. You know what I mean? At that point, if you got that many, don't water down the top. Make a different system and structure at that point. My
uh,
opinion.
10 and 10 teams and 10 teams. My guess would be that at the end of the season there'll be two tournaments and it'll be the you know, top 20 teams and then the top 20, then the bottom 20 teams, they'll play their own separate tournaments and they'll be the champion and they'll be the champion of this and they'll play each other for another different cup or some shit like that. That would be my guess.
Colin, I think you're onto something. If his goal is 40 teams, then once he hits 40 teams, he's probably going to want more. So at that point, as stadiums and teams are introduced in America, that you could the possibilities are endless. You can get to 100, and the cities that have the teams will likely be stoked, like we are, regardless of what division you're in. You're still going to be stoked on the team, and you know, fight to not get relegated or fight to get promoted. Da da da.
I
I don't
feel
know.
like
That's
soccer has this interesting growth in the US where it's different, where it's not like from the bottom up. Like it's not started as grassroots and then up. It literally started as a major league and then it's now moving down the opposite direction type of situation, which is kind of weird. I don't know. It's interesting.
yeah.
But Friday, more exciting news. Friday is the jersey reveal. We talked about it last podcast, but I'm fucking so pumped about having
Hell yeah.
our first jersey. Like, we'll have a jersey. That, like, now that we have the tickets and we get the confirmation emails and all that, it's like, okay, it feels more real. And this is just another step in that echelon of it being real, of working towards the very first game is a jersey reveal. I'll be there on Friday. They're doing more events, 18 threads. But as I mentioned last podcast, doors open Friday at 9:45. They'll have a DJ there. Or sorry, doors open at 10, and then you can line up at 9:45 or the DJ comes at 9:45 or something like that. There is just events all weekend. So Friday is a jersey reveal event. The DJ will be there all day long, and then at 6 p.m. they actually start like a party and do a jersey reveal party. So you have all day to buy it and all that, mingle or go say what's up and then come back at 6 and party it up. So that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. And then Saturday, it's for open from 9 to 9. And again, I think they're having a bunch of same DJ games, food, drinks, all that stuff. So they seem to be putting on a good party for the jersey reveal.
The Saturday is just like an additional party
I
for
think
the
so.
jersey reveal.
That's what it seems like. That's kind of what it feels like to me. And I got to imagine that they're doing it, the real festivities will be Friday night and Saturday because everyone's gonna be working Friday during the day, you know.
What
And
And
then
yeah,
then
go ahead.
what time is? Do you know what time the actual like reveal is? Did you say it's at 6, or that's when the party starts? Are
Dude,
they doing like
9:45. I think they're like revealing the jersey at 9:45. Everyone's gonna line up and then, give 15 minutes to get in line and start pre-purchasing or order it or whatever. We were in, so Julie and I just went to 18 Threads tonight and we bought more merch.
18 threes.
18 threads. 18 threads.
Maron. 18 Trades.
Fucking twink.
Yikes.
Hey, somebody's got to be, someone's got to be the twink of this group. But no, I am really, really excited for the jersey. I am so, so, so excited. The only way I would be more excited is if they had pink on it, but it's not our
They
colors.
might for like a third kid or something. You never know.
Fuck, dude, I would piss my pants. I love a good pink kit. Oh, that would be so nice.
When I come down, I plan on spending. Hopefully, I'll keep it under $1,000 at 18 threads to stock up on merchandise.
Julie, do you have your sweater in here? Oh, I was gonna show off Julie's sweater, but it's not in here. But yeah, and then Sunday is the last Chrome Ball. So Sunday is the last Chrome Ball at Snapdragon Stadium, and they're having a big old tournament. You know the grass part, the Thrive Park at Snapdragon. There's actually an EDM concert there right now. Julie and I went to Total Wine, and we are like, oh shit, we're stuck in traffic trying to get the champagne. But no, Sunday is the very last Chrome Ball, and then they'll have all the supporters tents. I think they'll have like a players tent with the coach and sporting director, everything. Mikey and TJ and everyone will be there. I think it's going to be a huge event. Oh yeah, I know. I got a fever and the cure is more soundboard. No, and then they're having a Chrome Ball Cup, and the 5v5 men's is a $5,000 award. Women's elite is $3,000 for winning the tournament, and women's open is $1,000. And all three of those get like jerseys. And then they're doing a kids tournament where all the kids participating get replica jerseys too. So it's here, y'all.
Nice.
awesome?
Super
I'm
We're
very
alive and
excited.
kicking.
I'm gonna be going. Go ahead, Geek.
No, I'm done. Good.
Okay. I'm gonna be
Oh, yeah.
going down south like fucking 3 or 4 times this week.
Oh, you can just stay. You can just stay at our place.
Should I
So,
just move in for the week?
do
There
it?
you go.
Do it. Chris Damian's coming Wednesday night, and he's staying until Saturday. So
Oh,
Give you a
really?
little fishing action.
come hang out. Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, I will. So I'll be like, look, Chris, you can either go fishing with my brother Gregory, or you can come with me to these soccer events. He's definitely gonna go fishing. It's all good. But
If I
then,
was down there, I'd be tempted.
oh, Colonial, when you're here, you and I are going fishing. You're not getting out of
That's
it.
right.
Um,
Yeah, if I can.
and then lastly, on San Diego FC news, can we please sign Marcelo? Marcelo did not re-sign with Fluminense, and we need a defender at that caliber. And Marcelo would be so amazing. I feel like it would fit in perfectly. We got the Brazilian contingency here in San Diego, so he'll go. He has plenty of places to come in PB and hang out with his Brazilian ilk and all that. And please, Marcelo, come to San Diego. Just check it out, dude. Check it out. Come. Would you guys be excited to sign Marcelo?
Yeah, I like him. I actually
I
like him a
would
lot. Played with him many a time on
lose my
FIFA.
mind, dude. He genuinely to me is one of the best defenders of all time, like of all time. I would piss my pants if we got Marcelo, and I think we should go for him. This is just Nate rumors because I read he didn't sign. And I was like, that's who I want is
Is
Marcelo.
he like 35 or what is he at now?
Yep.
I don't know. He played well for
35? Damn.
played well for Fluminense though, and I think they won the Copa Libertadores, didn't they? Or they made it. They won the Brazilian Cup, or so they're
Mhm.
good. He's good. I promise. He still performs.
He's very good.
I'm pretty certain. Chris,
I would be down. I would be down with that. Yeah, I mean,
he's 36.
he's 35. I just looked it up. 36. Well, whatever.
You're talking about Marcelo? He's 36.
6 to 1, half a dozen.
Yep,
Who
he's
gives a shit?
36. Sorry, Julie. Fact check.
Julie's.
Julie.
I know
Calling
Julie's
me out.
not
Shit.
me. Chris knows. Chris knows it's Julie's off screen. Like, hey, bitch, he's 36.
Google failed me.
Nailed it there.
Yeah, I mean, 36. You guys know how I feel about aging footballers. If he was,
Are your favorite?
it's funny because I've said I want Robert Lewandowski and like old ass strikers too. But
Yeah, but he's a striker though.
It does
Yeah.
depend on the. I do think it does depend on the position as well. Like a goalie at 36 is like, hell yeah, dude, we got another 4 years maybe with this fool.
so Marcelo's a left back, right? So uh, he- I worry about his defensive capabilities because he's a very offensive minded player, which is awesome. He could potentially set up a lot of goals for us. And with the right to dream style, that may not be an issue because someone else could track back and cover for him if he's running up and attacking. I'm on board with it. Is what I'm getting at.
Dude,
I
I
think
wouldn't
he
be. I wouldn't be mad if they put him next to Yepa in the midfield, like in a pivot. That would, like, I think a lot of those defenders can play that role really well, and I think that would work. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah,
I agree,
would,
bud.
I would be excited about that. I think it's a great call, and you've been known to predict
Get
the
out of
future before, so it's probably going to happen.
That
Shoot,
I'm,
by the way,
that would be fun. That would be
Nate-
fun.
Nate called this signing. He called it.
That I feel like that was an easy one though. You know, he hit all the parameters.
Yeah, but you called that back in like February of.
Well, thank you.
23, or well, 24, I suppose.
But yeah, that's all I had for San Diego FC news, and that's about how excited I am for Chucky to be here too, Christopher. You guys ready? You guys ready for a quiz game? Is it gonna work? Who's gonna do the voice line?
It's only a game. Why you have
What had to be mad? I
Yeah,
almost said that, but it's
Thank
just
you.
a sweet.
thank you guys. All right, quiz game. Right now, the score is what? Chris has 4
4?
wins, or 5 wins.
This is your job, bro.
I know.
think you have 4. I got 2.
I think it's 4-2-1. That sounds
It's
right to me.
4-2-1. It's 4-2-1.
I think that's what it is.
Keegan, you got that singular win, right?
I got that one, and then I had one the day that it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So I mentioned going to 18 threads. I didn't want to show Julie's sweater.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey, the soundboard's back.
oh, we're back. We've had 0 technical.
I'm back.
difficulties.
I'm back.
All right, we're
What
back.
does
The
that?
soundboard?
What does that say, Nathan? It was hard to make out.
Yeah.
I love it because it's tone on tone, so it's white. The white on
Yeah,
white. It
just say
says San Diego
FC.
FC.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. I gotta get some gifts for Catherine.
San Diego Football Club. That's pretty sleek.
Dude, I
Yeah,
feel like my armpits are always sweaty, no matter what. Just so
I
you-
sweat when I'm nervous.
No, dude, their gear is cool. Like it is. I think it is at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like all pumped. Dude, can you just give a bunch of sound bites since we were missing it most of the episode?
Oh
Hit it,
yeah,
Trev.
the bitch.
I prefer not to speak.
Whammy. Poli poli. Sick sick.
Fairly alarmed here. That is one big pile of shit.
Keep it going.
Got it all through.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
I'm embarrassed for y'all.
We're just normal men.
I am.
Oh, we haven't heard that for a while.
That's the one I almost pulled out earlier. All right.
Hell yeah, I like it.
We're back.
I like
We're
it.
back.
Well,
All right, you guys ready for a quiz game?
Technical.
It's only
Hit
it's
it.
only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Alrighty. So as we mentioned before, bought season tickets for $18. $18 a game. And you know what's crazy is supporter season tickets, if you don't make it within the timeline, which I should know that off the top of my head, but I don't anymore because I bought them myself, bought them right away. So you don't have to worry about timelines when you actually buy them. You also just buy them supporters tickets. 21st, so 18 days. They're doing the $18 for 18 days. They like that. And then it goes up to
25.
25, which is
25.
still, in my opinion, still insanely reasonable. Like that's not.
But it's a big jump. It is. But it's
a
like
big
early bird gets the worm, man.
I'm glad they're doing it that way. You hit the nail on the head, Colonial. It's like, look, you're committed and you do the $18, join the union, you get it. You get the $18. But if you wait a little bit longer, pussyfoot around, then you're gonna pay an extra $7 a game, which is still a great price, in my opinion, $25. So the quiz game is I'm gonna give you guys a month, a date, and a dollar amount, and then you tell me, is that $18 in today's money or $25 in today's money?
What? I
Got it?
love it. I
Makes
got
sense?
it. It makes perfect sense.
Keegan, you on board?
yeah, I'm just upset because I can't type. Yeah, no, you're good.
Hell
There's
yeah.
nothing to-
All righty. So this is all I could do it by month and all that stuff. So I just did January every single time. So in January 1913, this much in today's money was $579.79. Was it $18 in today's money or $25 in today's money? 1913, 579.79.
Alrighty then.
Oh yeah, the bitch.
So you guys got a 50.
Oh yeah, the bitch.
Guys ready? $18 in today's money.
God, I knew it.
I am in
I
a
get it.
slump.
You get it, Call?
Nah.
All right. January 1919. The old stock market crash.
What was the other date? Sorry, what was the other date?
January 1913.
Okay.
January 1919. $344.36. Is that 18 or $25 in today's money?
Kind of hot in these rhinos.
That's a new one.
Such a good one. This is the lovely room of death.
I like when he's in the rhino and he like taps the fan. He's like it just dies. He's like,
All right, you guys ready?
buddy.
Uh-huh.
That's $18 in today's money.
Got it.
Correct.
Got it as well.
Alrighty, this is January 1946. Close out the war. Everyone's starting. Baby boomers start to be born. We're doing it. January 1946, $312.20 is $18 in today's money or $25 in today's money.
You're naughty.
Which in 1946, $312 bought you a house and a college education.
Hey,
Goodness.
I'm being facetious, but it probably did. All right. You guys ready? $18 in today's money.
you
Oh my
fucking
God.
son
We're
of
gonna
a
do
bitch,
18
mate.
for everyone.
Got it.
Now I'm so thrown off. He's really messing with our mind. Did you get that, Colin?
Yeah.
Shit.
So what's the score right now, fellas?
2-1 to 0, I think. Colin's got 2. I got 1.
Yep.
Keegan's bringing up the rear.
Alrighty, this is a year that should be familiar with some folks here. January 1986, $72. Is that $18 or $25 in today's money?
Are you really gonna do 18 the whole
I
fucking
know,
time?
dude.
I don't think he has the goddamn balls to do
I
Guys ready?
Yeah.
$25 in
Oh,
Yes, I knew
dang
it.
I was like, he's gonna do it. Damn it. I was about to close it out in my head. Dang it. There goes my whole strategy.
Did you get that, Keegan?
Yeah.
You did.
Still
Nice.
alive.
All right. You're still
So
alive.
2-2-1.
Yeah.
2, 2, 1. All right.
Dang it.
Fifth question.
I knew it.
That was hilarious, man.
I love it. All right.
He's gonna do like fucking 2020 or some shit.
January 1922.
Oh.
Was it? This is $466.96. Is that $18 in today's money or $25 in today's money? It's January 1922.
Wow, man, freaked out.
Damn. 50-50 chance, man.
You guys ready?
Those are crazy odds.
$25.
No. Oh, it's a three-way tie.
A
Three-way
three-way
tie.
fucking tie. All right.
This is
got it.
history.
I
This
got
has
it
never
tied.
happened.
I got a tiebreaker question. I was literally thinking about this bit before. So before everybody jumped on, everyone was talking about the Conan O'Brien in the year 2000. So in the year 2000, January 2000, literally was what I was thinking when I did the tiebreaker question. It's so weird. We really are on the same wavelength, y'all. January 2000, the new millennium, Y2K, $46.75. It's $18 in today's money or $25 in today's money.
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
I like the
All right.
background music.
Me too. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
$25.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it was too early.
I got it.
I didn't. You guys are. It's just you two, you and Keegan.
Oh, all right. Let's do. And I have the website up, so I can. Oh, I used to have it up before I restarted.
Keegan with a roaring comeback.
But
Cinderella story.
Name of his sex tape.
I have one, Nate. If you'd like, I can do it.
oh, and do you have a date already and everything?
It's completely off topic.
Oh, have at it. Go.
All right.
Give me.
I don't know if I like this.
If we sign Marcelo, what would his jersey number be historically based? What is Marcelo's jersey number? Is it A,
I like it.
15? Is it B, 12? Or is it C, 1? Give me your
Yeah.
answers when you're ready.
Ooh, wait. Let me hear this bit. There's by 12.
Keegan?
I picked 12. I picked 12 as well.
Damn it, it's 12.
You freaking.
All right, Nate, what's your question?
All right, Nate.
We're
I
doing it.
tried.
We are doing it.
This is a showdown, man.
All right. Keegan and Colonial. January 1966. Beatlemania. All that stuff. English invasion. $178.68. 1966. Is that $18 of today's money or $25 of today's money? Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$18.
Yeah.
Got it.
You gotta call it.
Colonial. Oh, look at the boy
Yes,
go.
what a battle.
1966. Such a fucking hippie. He knew it, dude. He knew it. He's
I
like,
am a bit of a hippie.
my brain is still in
fitting.
1966.
Well
Hell
done,
yeah.
Colin.
All right.
Way to
Well
go.
A little
done,
bit of a
y'all.
hot
Way to go.
streak. Thank you. Good round.
I'm
Good
on-
match.
Were
Yeah,
hippies
I'm on
around
a
in
cold
66
streak.
though, a little too early?
Yeah, they were. No, they were. That was right around there. They were kind of getting
Yeah.
into their own about then.
They were starting.
So-
People were just starting to do acid. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Manson was around that time.
Hanson? Like the band Hanson?
Marilyn Manson. Or not Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. He was
This guy's over there just vaping and shit.
1996, not 66.
So unprofessional. He's just fucking vaping.
what
I
if,
can
what
barely
if like
hear this
Marilyn
whole
Manson?
episode.
What if he's a huge
I
Marilyn
know.
Manson fan and Marilyn Manson was born in 1966? Like that's actually his birth year.
I mean,
Yeah, right, you don't know.
You
January of 96.
pretty sure Keegan was recording from prison this episode. So.
He is. He's on
job.
prison talk. Not that I get those recommended to me. But yeah,
Well, I don't know. I think Colin should make a run.
let's do it. He's
Oh, look. Wow, he's got an interesting running style.
that's him
Oh, my
running from the
mic's here.
Rangers when he grabbed his tree.
Yeah.
Hell
My
yeah.
microphone's in the way. It's kind of hard to get my stride.
Dude, it's
You run like Phoebe from Friends.
Yeah. Running from Satan, her dog, or the neighbor's dog.
dude.
You don't remember that? She said she would run from Satan, the neighbor's dog. You don't remember that?
Dude, that is funny.
No, I don't.
Ah, well, I'm not a true Friends fan.
Ooh.
Actually, I wasn't able to watch the MLS Cup final on Saturday because I was at the Warner Brothers studio tour on Saturday at that exact same time. And I took pictures on the Friends couch in Central Perk. I'll
Oh,
have you
nice.
know.
You're a bigger Friends fan than I am.
So how
Oh,
about
for
that?
man.
And I also sat on the Big Bang Theory couch and knocked on Penny's door next to the
That's kind of
elevator
a-
that's always broken.
That's a con for me. Yeah, that's a thumbs down in my book. But thank you, producer Trev.
It's a good show. I'd recommend it. It's a really funny show.
You love it or you hate it, I think, or just
I don't
like
know,
it.
I think you just give it a shot. I told you about New Girl.
Give it
for
a shot.
years.
New
Give it
girl,
a shot
hey,
again.
All right, end
New
of
Girl is
episode.
wonderful.